Yes, there we go.
Welcome back to another episode of The Lounge.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
your host, Mr. Jethro, aka The Lounge Heavyweight Champ, and we back here for another episode. Got joining me, I don't know how it's positioned, but on my screen here is on my left. We got our technical producer, Mr. Dave, in the cut. What's going on?
Yes, sir. How y'all doing? I know I had a little absence, but we back.
We fired that, but we ain't
I ain't get fired, man. Don't listen
and
to him.
coming down below, we got my boy, the man, the myth, the legend. You know what I'm saying? Hey, word on the street, he been writing them raps for Boss Man D-Lo.
Mm-hmm.
He did write the rhyme about Julius Randle, but
Let them know what
I
they
ain't,
did
you know what I'm saying? Shot it with the
with the
left
left
hand.
hand. Come on,
We got
let
my
them
boy
know.
Mr. L's in the cut.
What's good, bro?
What's going on? And man, we back here. We got some end of season awards and implications for you all. So before we do anything, though, y'all know what time it is. It's time to test your ball knowledge. Now I'm going to give you all 5 small forwards, and I want you to blindly rank them. As far as who do you think? When you're not gonna know who's going next. So between the two of y'all have to be able to agree to put them at a spot. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
we can do it.
Hold
So
on. So we both got to agree?
yeah, I gotta agree.
Okay.
All right.
So the first small forward on the list, Mr. Kawhi Leonard.
Ooh, I'm thinking 3.
Are we doing this so like
This is all time. It's not
Oh,
current.
this all time?
all
Mhm.
time small forward? So
Okay,
it
if
could
it's
be
all
somebody
time,
that played like a different position now, but they played small forward back in the day. Or like
Yeah,
3
they
years
have to
ago.
be have listed as a small forward at one point in time.
okay. So
Okay.
I'm either thinking 2 or 3.
We
You
can go
thinking
3.
two?
I'm thinking
3.
3 is the more conservative pick,
3 is fine.
and let's
I
go
don't
3.
know.
No. Let's go 4.
You sure? 4?
Yeah.
Prime Kawhi was something different though, bro.
He might
Yeah.
have been something different, but it's a lot of small forward. Remember, this is all time.
Oh, I want to go 3 to be conservative though.
Y'all got to come to an agreement.
So what you want to do, 3 or 4?
I feel like 4 is 4. I think
Okay,
we'll be
I'll
all
trust
right.
your judgment. Let's do 4.
All right. Next on the list, we have Mr. Scottie Pippen.
5.
5.
Y'all
Easily
confident to
5.
say Scottie
Yeah,
Pippen is
Kawhi
number
is
5?
definitely better than Scottie Pippen, easily, in my opinion.
We
All
don't
right.
got no choice.
Well, the next small forward on the list is Mr. Paul Pierce.
See, actually,
You can't change. You already said
I
five.
told you we
can't
should have
change
went
it.
3
we
with
gotta go
Kawhi.
3.
If
We gotta
Paul
go
Pierce
3.
would have been perfect.
We
You
gotta
gotta
go
go 3.
Next, we
Somebody will
have
make that argument though.
somebody probably would.
They will.
Mr. Larry Bird.
2. We can go 1 actually, because I feel like this last guy's not gonna be that good.
2. Actually 2.
You sure?
Y'all
Yeah.
sure?
Positive.
How positive are you?
I think he gonna put somebody trash. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah.
Hey, y'all. So y'all, what y'all locking in at 2 or 1?
2.
You sure? I
Go
want to
2, bro.
go. I want to go 1. I feel like he gonna say a scrub like Denzel Valentine.
Gonna be
or
a
somebody.
scrub, bro.
Now these are all time.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not gonna,
Okay,
not
we
gonna
can
be a scrub.
we can go 2.
And the last fella is Mr. James Worthy.
Actually, see, I knew we should have went 1 for Larry.
So
Bird,
you all's order was Scottie Pippen at 5, Kawhi Leonard at 4. At 3, you all had Paul Pierce. 2, you had Larry Bird, and 1, you had James Worthy.
it wasn't too bad. I feel like we definitely should have.
Oh no, y'all should have
Larry
flipped. Y'all
Bird.
dang near should have just flipped the list in reverse, pretty much.
Yeah. That was
Almost
bad.
had it close though.
It's all right, man. But look, I'm glad that we got that. We got that out the way. I had to see where you guys' head was sitting at. Because man, I feel like man, you hear the word all time, and I'm not gonna say it gets thrown around loosely, but I just kind of been looking at sports media is been horrible. Like recently, like I've been hearing some bad takes, and I'm like, these are bad takes from people who are getting paid millions of dollars to do this.
Horrendous.
And yeah, and I was just like, man, let me see how y'all thinking. But anyway, moving on to the bulk of the episode. We will give each one of us a chance to make your pick for the awards. We don't have to be in agreement. However you want your awards list to fall, you can have it fall however you want. And yeah, so we're going to go over each individual award. We did this earlier. We did our way too early MVP and everything and all of our awards collectively. So now it is time to go ahead and get our actual picks out of the way. So just before we get into it, man, Els, Dave, how y'all feeling about the way the season's wrapping up?
Personally, I really like this season. We had a lot of guys emerge as top stars, such as Victor Wembanyama, who I think definitely is living up to the hype. I know y'all saw that crazy game. He had 40 points, 20 rebounds. He spoiled Jalen Brunson's 60-point game. I'm real big on Wemby, and I think he could be the face of the league one day. So I'm really happy with this season.
I agree. I like this season. This season was dope. The good rookies like Wemby, Chet.
Their whole class was crazy.
You got your dude, Hami. He be showing up sometimes. It's a good class. I like this class.
I think y'all are kind of focusing on the rookies, and I appreciate that. But I feel like the NBA hit home runs with some things. Like, for example, in-season tournament felt like it meant a lot because it made the beginning of the season feel very important. I don't like that it was in Vegas, though. I feel like I feel like next year they should put it somewhere like Seattle, somewhere that loves basketball. Put it in a basketball hotbed so people will come to it. Or go rent out. Y'all got money.
Yeah.
Go rent out Jerry's World or
exactly.
something.
I think they did that because I think they kind of want to scope out the market because these are places where they want to put a team. Seattle, Vegas, especially Vegas. Vegas has almost every sports team now.
The Vegas problem was they should have did it in the Sphere or something. They shouldn't have did it. I don't know. Dome. It just felt and like since it's on West Coast, it was like it felt kind of early because everything moves off of East Coast. But it was like 5 o'clock on the West Coast when the games were starting. It was kind of weird. But
I agree. I think they should have found like a middle ground. Could have did like Chicago, New York, one of those big markets.
I don't know. They didn't want a home court advantage. That's why they put it in Vegas. But I do feel like somewhere like Seattle probably would have been fine too. But yeah. Also, some other things that I really took away from this season. I feel like this answered a lot of questions about the future of the league as far as certain players. Like y'all know people looked at me crazy when I said I think teams like the Rockets are gonna be good. I thought the Kings were gonna be pretty mid this year.
They've been really good.
The Kings?
Yeah, they've been pretty decent.
The Kings are the
6th seed right now?
Nah, they're in the play-in.
Let me see.
I think the Kings are 8.
The NBA standings. I think they're still a scary team.
They're the reason I said
they're 7 right now.
Yeah, I think they got exposed because they're the exact same team from last year. It didn't get any better. So you remember I told you the league gonna catch up at some point.
Let's see.
But the Rockets,
the spots 4 through 10 are all pretty interchangeable.
Yeah, I feel like the Rockets showed a lot this year, especially looking with the acquisition of Joe Mazzulla. I did not think the Celtics were gonna be this good.
Me neither.
And I'm not gonna say I thought that Denver was going back to back, but man, it's looking like a huge possibility. So there's a lot of things this season, as well as great rookie play. And man, y'all know at one point in time, man, Orlando was the 1 seed at one point in time. So
they're what are they right now? They're like they're the 5 seed. I really like that Magic team.
Exactly.
They got Jalen Suggs, emerging as a 3-and-D guy. You got Paolo, who can be that leader for that team. You got role players like Franz Wagner. They got a good team.
So yeah. But yeah, this season has been a very good one. I think it's going to be memorable for a lot of the right reasons. Now, moving into the awards, we're just going to start off with the Rookie of the Year award. At one point in time, it was a debate. I think we kind of all knew that it was Wemby's award to lose, essentially.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a debate. Wemby is definitely the best rookie in this class by far.
But
you've
who
seen it
gets
this season.
second and third, though?
Second, Chet, in my opinion. Third, I think probably Hami or Brandon Miller.
Yeah, Brandon Miller.
I think I'm giving it to Hami because he was better a little bit earlier in the season. Brandon Miller took some time.
Yeah. Brandon Miller, oh my God, they just look ugly.
I think it's because of Charlotte, honestly. Charlotte is a very poorly ran organization. I
Yeah.
know that because I live here. So
I think they tanking right now, though. I think they tanking so they can
they don't have a
still
this
load up.
What are you gonna get though?
That's
right.
what I was about to say. It's not really nothing that you
This
really.
this draft
Yeah.
is kind of weak if you're talking like top heavy talent.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's weak. It's weak from the American standpoint. It's a lot
They
of
got that.
it's a lot of good foreign guys
Yeah.
coming in.
That
It's
Sar Alexander Sar.
Yeah, he's tough.
I
Yeah.
think a lot of the top like 7 are foreign guys this year. So it's gonna be pretty good. But I do think Wemby has Rookie of the Year locked up.
Easily.
And yeah, but I do think this though. I know that the Spurs were bad this year, so whatever they pair him with is gonna be better, and they're gonna have to spend money in free agency.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see them, trying to make a little bit of a splash and see what's going on. I don't know what free agents they will have on their mind though. This free agent class is pretty good.
I think they definitely need a guy who can get Wemby the ball, a traditional point guard, that playmaking guard, and then I think they need some defensive guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say some of the best free agents coming into the offseason, Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, LeBron, but I think all 3 of those guys
They're returning to their same teams.
Yeah. How about I say? Come on now. Yeah.
Maxey's going to be restricted. So
Pascal, another one that's free agent. OG Anunoby's technically a free agent. Harden, DeMar. So a pretty good class, especially Tobias Harris, especially if you want to bring some guys on. Drew Holiday, a bunch of guys.
That'd be a good pickup.
A bunch of guys you can get for pretty good prices and still be able to build and not take away from your young core.
That's
Miles Bridges, another one. Nick Claxton, Emmanuel Quickly, D'Lo.
Nick Claxton and Wemby as a defensive duo would be crazy.
Yeah. But moving to the next one, 6th man of the year. And my 6th man of the year, and thankfully I brought him up, Mr. Malik Monk. Mm-hmm. He has been hooping this season. He's also going into free agency. It was a contract year for him. Malik Monk has been holding it down. He's averaging 15, 3, and 5 a game on 44% from the field. I think personally that he has the 6th man of the year locked up, and I think that he's going to end up receiving a nice little payday from it.
Yeah, I agree. Malik Monk is also my pick, and my runner-up is actually going to be Kobe White this year.
6th man?
I was going to go
because he was coming off the bench for a good amount of time.
My runner-up was Karis LeVert.
And for my runner-up, I would have to go with, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Jalen Suggs off the bench for a good little minute this year too?
He was.
So Jalen Suggs will probably be my runner-up.
I think any of those 3 guys could be runner-up.
But I think Malik Monk does have this award kind of wrapped up in the bag.
There's been games where he's taken over, dropping 30, 40 points easily.
Mm-hmm. Now, next award, the Clutch Player of the Year award. And my Clutch Player of the Year award goes to Mr. DeMar DeRozan. If I'm not mistaken, I think he has the most fourth quarter points in the NBA right now.
He does. And he has the most clutch points as well. Or points in the clutch, I'm sorry.
So, yeah, he's definitely my number one guy. And my runner-up would have to be Mr. either Giannis, and a close third to him would be De'Aaron Fox as far as the clutch players of the year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely agree with DeMar DeRozan. He's hit a lot of game winners. He's helped the Bulls win a lot of games. I think without him, they'd have a lot more losses right now. And my runner-up, I'm going to go De'Aaron Fox.
Clutch player of the year, I really didn't account for that one, but I would agree with the DeMar, but I would also throw I gotta throw Bron in there, bro.
Oh yeah, he's another
gotta throw the king in there.
He's another guy though. He's top 5 in clutch points this year. So it's not a crazy one. He's top 5 in clutch points.
Most definitely.
All right, so man, we running through these, but we got some stuff to discuss, y'all, as we get further down. We just kind of getting these that are almost like what's the word? We're getting these that are probably no-brainers out of the way.
Right.
My coach of the year is Mr. Mark Daigneault from the Thunder. Clinched the 1 seed. You know, ain't too much you could say about that, man. Clinched the 1 seed out west, and my runner-up. You know, I want to be I want to be that guy and say, what is his name? My mind just went bad. I want to say Mike
Rockets
Malone.
coach.
No. I want to say Mike Malone, but it's hard for me to put Mike Malone up there because he did just win a championship. I know he's the 2 seed, but he's coming off a championship, so I can't put him up there. But I would love to get, shout out to Mike Malone because it is hard to go back to back and be great back to back like that. But I think Chris Finch will probably be my runner up from the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I wanted to add on what you were saying about Mike Malone. It's like, we know he's a great coach, but it's kind of like I can't give him that award because you met expectations for the season. I can't really give you, like an award for that. But definitely, my coach of the year is going to be. I don't remember the coach from the Thunder's name. What's his name?
Mike Daigneault.
Yes, he's my coach of the year. Runner up, the Timberwolves coach, Chris
Finch.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with the Celtics coach, bro. Joe Mazzulla.
It's not Joe Mazzulla.
That is Joe Mazzulla.
It's Joe. I thought it was.
No,
it is Joe Mazzulla. I'm thinking about Ime.
Okay, Ime is the Rockets coach.
Ime is the Rockets coach. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Joe Mazzulla. He I don't even like the Celtics, but bro, like they've been hooping, bro.
Yeah, I know they've been hooping, but the thing about the Celtics, and I'm gonna talk about it more in our next award. But just hold what you just said. Do you have a runner up?
No.
And this is why I'm not giving Joe Mazzulla Coach of the Year because Brad Stevens is my Executive of the Year, and I don't think it's close. I think it's Brad Stevens by a wide margin. I'm not giving a runner up. I probably could give a runner up, but it's Brad Stevens because he knew to not run it back with what they had already.
Mm-hmm.
That is why I'm giving it to Brad Stevens. And because, yes, I don't think Joe Mazzulla is a horrible coach, but he's basically running Ime's whole system.
Essentially, and that's the whole Brad
Stevens
system.
And that's why
down.
And so it's just kind of it's a revolving door. You could put any one of these three guys in the Celtics seat and they would still do the same thing. That's my only downside to Joe Mazzulla because I guess, and I'm kind of gazing off of last year. I need to see what he does in the playoffs. But last year's playoffs with Joe Mazzulla, and I know we're talking about this year, but last year in the playoffs, Joe Mazzulla, it really upset me because I'm a Heat fan, yes, but I like basketball. I'm a basketball purist. And to see his team was significantly better. It was better it's better this year, but he had one of the best teams last year as well, if not the best team. And to see him just get out-coached, probably I'm not gonna say he got out-coached for 7 games, but he definitely got out-coached 5 out of those 7 games that the Heat played. And that's what disappoints me about Joe Mazzulla. Now, I'm glad that he's looking a little better this year, but I have to give more credit to Brad Stevens.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I definitely agree with the Brad Stevens Executive of the Year pick because, one, he wasn't afraid to not run it back. Like, a lot of people would just say, let's run it back. We had success last year. Let's run the same team. And I know personally, when I saw that they traded Marcus Smart, I'm like, what are they doing? They entered themselves in the whole Dame talk. They ended up getting Drew Holiday. They picked up Porzingis. They just became a better team.
They upgraded.
Crazy. Exactly. It's like, if you're a good executive, you're not scared to make those moves. And that's why he wins the award, in my opinion.
I don't per se think Drew Holiday is better than Marcus Smart. Maybe a better fit for
He's a better fit, in my opinion.
But I do think that Kristaps Porzingis is an upgrade over Al Horford and what you had going on, as well as Derek White coming into his own more as a player. Mm-hmm. And I think you just have with off of the words of that, you just have one of the best 6 to 7 man rotations in basketball right now.
I would go there. I would, me personally, bro. I would go there and say that Drew Holiday is better than Marcus Smart. I feel like it's a debate. I don't know. That is kind of hard to say because he had just won Defensive Player of the Year not too long ago.
Yeah, last season.
Yeah, but
the season before that.
DPOY is never like in years past. It's rare that DPOY is the best defender.
And I don't think it's a consistent voting for DPOY either.
It's not. So, yeah. And also, we got to bring up, we're talking about a 6-7 man rotation. You also can't account for how good these young players are playing. Like Sam Hauser, Peyton Pritchard is doing his thing, as well as you still have Al Horford to kind of hold your team together. So that's just a crazy 8-man. That's a crazy 8-man split.
Exactly. I think the difference that Porzingis brings is one, he's 7'3" and he can stretch the floor. I think that's his biggest impact right there, and he offers great rim protection too.
Yeah,
I think his shooting ability definitely opens up a lot for their offense.
Yeah, but if I had to pick an executive of the year runner-up is Raphael Stone from the Rockets, because as of right now, the Rockets are the hottest team in basketball. Winners of 10 out of their last 11, and if I'm not
They
mistaken,
just lost.
they're winners of 13 out of the last 15, or 12 out of the last 15, or whatever. And they're knocking on the door. Like, the playoffs, the play-in and playoffs are pretty much set out east because the Nets are down too many games. But out west, they have a chance to knock the Warriors off, and they play the Warriors in a few nights.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like just for that being said, and for winning as many games this season as you won in the last 3 seasons, that gives you some points in my book.
yeah.
I agree. I'm not going to argue that at all.
Definitely. All right, but the next one is where we get a little tricky. Defensive Player of the Year. What you thinking, Dave?
This is a tough decision. I kind of thought about this for a while. I've been kind of debating back and forth between two guys. I'm going to give it to Rudy Gobert this year.
Oh, wow. Somebody stole my answer.
Yeah, the thing with Rudy Gobert, we know what he offers, when it comes to rim protection. But the reason why I'm giving him DPOY is because he greatly improved his defense on the perimeter. I think was definitely putting him over the edge this year.
Yeah. What you thinking, Ev?
I'm going Wemby, but the reason I think a little bit why I'm going with Wemby is I'm just probably a little amazed just to see him living up to the hype, really.
So you glazing a little bit is what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because they are a horrible team.
They're terrible,
good,
yeah.
but they're horrible.
I mean the team is horrible, but I mean it's just him, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
He does have. He has the second best defensive rating in the league.
Yeah,
so he does. Wow,
Wemby does, but defensive rating is an individual stat. It's not anchored off of anything. It's just they look at what you're doing. So I can understand why he's high. My defensive player of the year it came down to 2 people in my mind. Wemby would be my third, but the 2 people in my mind were Rudy Gobert and Bam Adebayo. But I think the edge for me goes to Rudy, strictly because yes, Bam was also top 5 in defensive rating. He was only 0.3 behind third place. He ended up finishing 4th. But I think what kind of gave Rudy the edge for me, Rudy is the best defender in the league off of a number standpoint. And he's anchoring the best defense in the league. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, he does have a little bit more help because Cat was also top 5 in defensive efficiency rating this year. But he's been playing like the last month and some change without Cat, and they've managed to hold it together and keep it going. So I think my finishing, and I wouldn't be upset if Wemby, Bam, or Rudy won it, but I do think that Rudy is probably going to get another DPOY. And he's like Dave said, he's turned it up this year. He's definitely played a whole lot better on the perimeter. He doesn't look so lost when he gets brought up some. But then again, he's also looking fairly well. I know we're talking about defense player of the year, but they're turning defense into offense like amazingly. They're turning defense into offense like crazy. And I feel like that's something you could just be the whole time. You can just be proud of. And I don't think that this is gonna last forever from the Timberwolves because I don't know. I just don't see that team sticking together for too much longer. But while we're here, I'm gonna take it at face value, and I think Rudy probably gets another DPOY.
Yeah, that makes him a 4-time defensive player of the year? 3 or 4?
Let me see. I think it's 3. Rudy got 3, but Bron don't got none.
Oh, so that'll make him 4-time, right?
Rudy Gobert have? He'll be a 4-time if he wins this year.
That's insane. Isn't that the most in NBA history? Or would that be
I
the
think
most?
so.
That's saying a lot, but I think he deserves it.
I don't know.
Bron definitely deserves one. How does Marc Gasol win Defensive Player of the Year, but he's on all defense second team? That doesn't make sense.
No, he would be tied for first. Dikembe, Ben Wallace, both won it 4 times in a year.
Okay.
4 times. And then Dwight and Rudy are tied with 3.
Yeah.
And then it's a few guys: Kawhi, Alonzo Mourning, Hakeem, Dennis Rodman, Mark Eden, and Sidney Moncrief have all won it twice.
Okay.
So this is where it gets tricky. And I think I'm gonna have to sit the phone down. Who is you guys' MVP?
I think there's no debate when it comes to this one.
Who is your MVP?
My MVP is Nikola Jokic.
I was hoping one of y'all defended Shea because I wanted to defend Luka, but I guess I will defend Mr. Shea. So what is your? I guess I'm gonna give it to each. I'm gonna pass it to everybody, but just starting off, Dave. What is your reasoning for having Jokic as your MVP this year?
Nikola Jokic, he literally does it all. He's a center that can pass the ball, grab rebounds. He can score the ball. He's top 10 in literally every stat. I'm going to read them off. I'll have his stats pulled up. 1 second. So he's number 10 in points. He's averaging 26 a game. He's number 4 in rebounds. He's averaging 12 and a half. And he's third in assists at 9 as a center, which is insane. The whole offense is being ran through him. He's literally the whole game plan. You have to respect that. Especially at the center position, we've never seen a player like him before.
Okay. Any more words before I pass it to Mr.
L? Nah. I'm gonna save my comments.
All right, Els, what is your reasoning that you think Mr. Luka Doncic deserves the MVP award?
Well, I believe we all been watching what he's been doing this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, boy, he's hooping. 34 points. He's damn near averaging the triple double. 9 assists, 9 rebounds. I think they're sitting somewhere around like 6.
They're 5 right now.
Fifth. They're tied for 5th.
Yeah, bro. They're hooping, bro. And on top of that, bro, he's an amazing player to watch, bro. Like I watched this man throw up a underhand 3-point shot the other day, and it just went in like this is what he practiced. We was talking about the shot that he hit off of the scoreboard the other day, bro. Like he's amazing, bro.
He is. I think there's a lot of talented players in the league right now,
and he may be a high enough seed to get the award this year. But I don't know.
I think you need to be at least a 6 and above to win it.
Russ has statistically been the lowest.
He was the 7th or 6th.
He was 6th. That was pre-play-in too, so he was a legit 6th. My MVP, I will go with Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the best player on the best team. He's 3rd in points per game at 30. I believe he had one of the longest 30-point streaks alive. He also is averaging 5 rebounds, 6 assists, shooting to my opinion, he's shooting a very astronomical almost 54% from the field, 37 from deep, and 87 from the free throw line. The only thing that scares me is, hey, sometimes, he might foul bait a little bit, but you got to do what you got to do to get it done. And I think he's easily and clearly the best player on that team.
Mm-hmm. Isn't he leading the league in steals as well?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I know he averages over 2 steals a game.
He is averaging 2 steals a game. And I do think, man, I think it's time, man, to give it to somebody else. And, I do think that Jokic is eventually going to get another MVP. Mm-hmm. I just don't think it's this year. And my original choice was Luka, so I can't say much about to kind of downplay what Luka. But if I had to make a case for Shai to get his first MVP, it would be because the Thunder are way ahead of schedule.
They are.
We didn't know what they were playing team last year, and now they clinched the 1 seed this year.
Yeah, I thought it was going to take them another 2 or 3 years to get to this point.
Exactly. So I think with the progression of the timeline, yes, Chet made it a lot easier, but that's one guy. So I think with as fast and as progressive as they've been as a team, I do think that would be my reasoning for giving it to Shea. But I do think it is still a 3-man race, like you all said.
Yeah.
But shout out to Ant Edwards, though.
Yeah, shout out Ant, man.
Big shout out.
I think he's gonna get one day.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's gonna run into that thing that I think he's gonna run into the same issue. No, I think he's gonna run into the same issue that Kobe ran into. Kobe only has the one MVP award, and it's not that he wasn't one of the best players in the league. I think with the Kobe thing it was just better guys for that individual amount of time.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna lie, that second MVP Steve Nash got was a little bogus.
It was,
but Steve Nash deserved the first one, and I know why he got the second one. He still was like the 1 seed. His team was better the second time, which is crazy. But I do think that's what's gonna happen to Ant. But I don't know, because I don't think Tatum is gonna get one, because like we were talking about the other day, Tatum just kind of suffers from his own success right about now.
I don't think he's ever going to win one. I think for him to win one, they have to win 70-plus games. He's averaging 35-plus. I think that's the only way he'll ever win an MVP.
And I don't think he's that kind of selfish player to try and take individual stats over winning.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm definitely feeling you on that. I think he's going to be a guy that wants to win more than anything else.
Yeah.
But while we here, playoffs shaping up in a few days.
Wait, time out. I don't like how you just did that, bro.
What?
I don't like how you just did that, and I think you're doing this on purpose because you know it's two Sixers fans here.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not.
Bring it back.
I want to know what is you guys' honest. What is your honest finals matchup in your opinion?
What are you talking about, bro?
I don't want to hear this foolishness, and I'm not bringing it up.
We're going back.
Seriously, who do you all? We got a whole playoff episode coming up, but I gotta test it. I gotta see how y'all feel.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Right.
You missing one award, bro.
What did I miss?
Most improved.
Yeah.
Oh, most improved. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he did it on purpose.
I didn't write. No, go look at the list. I didn't write it down. I did not write it down.
He didn't write it down on purpose.
It's not on the list. No, I did forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, most improved player.
We know who this is. Come on.
I don't know who it is.
Tyrese Maxey. Come on, man.
Yes, sir.
I take Mr.
Easily.
Kobe White.
Look, that's a how. Just hear the argument.
Hey, I would take Mr. Kobe
White.
My argument is that Kobe White, when he was supposed to be here, he was not supposed to be this good this year, and he's playing as one of the better point guards in the NBA, especially over this stretch. Started off on the bench, was able to come back to the starting rotation, and I think it's not per se the statistics that get it for Kobe. It's what he was doing, how he's been scoring. He scored a lot of his points in the second half of games. We've seen that multiple times, and I just feel like, man, I guess, and I'm not even on like that type of timing, but I do feel like Kobe White is, I'm trying to say this without sounding like a hater, because I'm not hating, because I definitely think
hating right now.
I'm not hating, nigga. How you gonna call me a hater off of my opinion?
It's hating, like
how's that hating? Is my opinion.
If Tyrese Maxey was on any other team, you would say he
no. I'm not saying he easily wins the award.
I just think Tyrese Maxey went from.
So how you just gonna cut me off? You asked for my opinion, and gonna cut me off.
Tyrese Maxey was an all-star.
Did he not ask for my opinion?
Yeah. I
mean, you feel me?
Keep going. I just don't like the Maxey disrespect, man.
I'm not disrespecting him. I didn't say anything bad about him.
Yeah, I just don't think Kobe White's on his level at all.
It's not, and that's the thing you're missing. Because he wins most improved player, that doesn't make somebody on somebody else's level. That's not saying they got two different expectations. Two completely different expectations, and you know that.
Did anybody expect Tyrese Maxey to be an all-star this year? No.
Yes, we expected him to be this good. Y'all told me all the time. Y'all told me all the time. Man. I had to hear it from Els all the time, bro. We got Harden out the way. That boy Maxey finna get a bucket, and he did. So you can stop talking about people. Stop talking about people weren't expecting Tyrese Maxey to be good. We knew he was gonna be good. I did not know Kobe White was going to be good this year.
Look, we all know what Kobe White can do.
Yeah.
No, you do not know what Kobe White can do. Be quiet.
I watched the Bulls.
Hey, look,
be quiet.
I guess you're right about that.
We knew what Tyrese Maxey could do.
Man, I'm still giving it to Maxey.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I'm
okay.
still giving it to Maxey.
It's okay that you're giving it to Maxey. That's not the problem. But stop acting like we expected Kobe White to just start playing this good.
He's been a good player. I just feel like he never got the opportunity to really show what he was capable of.
I mean, look who was in front of him.
He had Lonzo in front of him.
Lonzo in front of him. Caruso, exactly.
So he had
now
all these guards.
And now he's taking it. You know what? You always brought up the point per game jump this year. How many? You said Maxey jumped like what, 5 or 6?
6 points. He went from 20 to 26.
Kobe White jumped 10 points per game. If that's the argument you want to make, he jumped 10 points per game. If that's the, you know what I'm saying? If
your playing time is going up, I would expect
Maxey's did too. Then that's the
Maxey's
same
playing
principle.
the same amount of minutes.
He gets the ball significantly more now. James Harden is not there, Davian. James Harden is not there. He's going to get the ball a lot more.
Hey, look.
So I don't want to hear that.
Great. It's just not his year.
Kobe White started 2 games last year.
Hey.
He has started every game this season except for 1.
Hey, shout out.
That's how great he's been playing. Is Kobe White 50-40-90 this year? Hold on.
He might be.
He's not. He's not. He's close though. He's close to being 50-40-90. Like he's 50 from the field. Let me see. Hold on. He's close. He's 39% from 3, 84 from the free throw line.
He a little off, but
and like 40 something from the field. But either way, Kobe White is my MIP. And it's not even because if that's you just made a points per game argument.
I mean, look, Kobe White's minutes jumped up significantly.
What did his minutes jump? Let me go look. What is how many minutes is he playing per game?
Probably went up like 20.
Right, exactly.
he's playing 37 minutes a game this year.
Exactly. He's damn near playing 40 a game.
But he has to. And he's performing.
I would expect your stats to have that huge jump. You going from like 15 to 40.
No. He played 24 a game last year.
Right, and he's playing 37 now. That's 13 more minutes.
But people got hurt this last season, so that's why I said that he did what he was supposed to do when he got his opportunity. But with Tyrese Maxey, it's the same principle, bro. You just literally you just gave me stats.
Look, Tyrese Maxey, look at his minutes. Actually, a better way to tell it.
Looking at him right now.
No. The same thing.
Hey, Tyrese Maxey still jumped 4 more minutes a game this year.
4 to 13.
If you look at the usage, it's kind of
look at the usage rate. And also look at field goals attempted.
And hey, you just said Tyrese Maxey should win Most Improved Player.
Yes.
Yeah.
You should. Has anybody ever won that award twice?
He didn't win it last year.
Yeah, he's never won.
Yes, he did. He won it in 21-22. He won Most Improved Player after his rookie season.
Let's see. Ain't no way.
And you know what the points per game jump was?
Let's see.
9.5. So Kobe White probably gonna get it.
Let's see.
Has anybody? No one has ever won MIP twice, and I know that.
Well, dang, that means that he's supposed to win it.
He might win it twice then.
Right, that means he's supposed to win it 3 times. Yeah,
he's supposed to win.
He only jumped 3 points last season.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me go look at this. Wait. Hold on. Let's see.
He won Most Improved Player.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
2023 was Lauri Markkanen, and 2022 was Ja Morant. 21 was Julius Randle. 20 was
say 21-22. MIP 6. Am I looking at something wrong?
Yeah, he was never a 6-man. It was Lauri Markkanen, Ja Morant, Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram, Siakam, Oladipo, Giannis.
What is MIP 6 then?
I don't know. Yeah, Maxey's never won Most Improved Player.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know.
I don't remember that.
Right.
Hold on. All defense. Let me look at the award index. What the heck was that? Hold on. The George Mikan Trophy. Ew, that's gross.
Yeah, that don't even sound right.
I think that means he finished in the okay. Never mind. He finished high for that year. That's what it is. That was the award. Either way, I mean, it's besides the point. One of them gonna get it, so it don't matter.
Tyrese Maxey.
They both balling.
Yeah, they both hooping for sure. Maxey putting up 30 next year.
Not with Embiid playing here.
So what you think his ceiling? We ain't gonna let this not get.
That's another
You can
conversation.
ask it. You can ask it. I don't.
But what is ceiling? What's a player like that ceiling? And he is like going up like 5 to 6 points per season.
You want to know the real answer. Or you want the answer that make you feel good.
I want to know the real answer.
It's probably going while he's in this situation, it's probably here because he's still playing right next to Joel Embiid. So it's probably the only thing he can do now is be more efficient. Because he's not going to be a number one option, at least not right now. So that's the only thing he can do is just be more efficient.
I feel like in a because Embiid. I mean, I feel like we all can say that he probably got 3 to 4 years left, maybe that, before Father Time catch up with him.
Especially with all those injuries.
And after that, it's gonna be Maxey time, bro. And I feel like that he's already. I mean, I feel like he get the ball enough,
Mm-hmm.
For him to be the second option. I wouldn't even necessarily call him.
He's a second option.
He's like a one. It's
not a 1A.
It's nowhere near 1A.
It's not a 1A 1B. Be quiet. It's not a 1A 1B.
Maybe I'm talking like this because
it's only like
one
been
out so long, bro.
It's only like one team that's legit, like probably been a 1A 1B type of situation, and that's probably like the Lakers is probably the only situation where it's a 1A 1B, and they're not even that good.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call it.
It's not many teams that got a 1A 1B type of situation.
I feel you on that.
Because I'm like, it's like we talk about all the time. So many points per game is hard to account for. And B was averaging like 35.
Dang, they're 40.
So like, yeah, bro, he's the two. I don't know. And you saying it'll be Maxey time. I think what's gonna get him is you saying like, hey, it's gonna be his time. And I think you got age on your side with him. That's pretty much the only thing you really got going for you. Because he's only 23.
Yeah, he's never had any major injury either.
Yeah. So you got age on your side for him. But I don't know. You just never know how y'all team is going to look after you lose a star player or when a star player does decline or want to leave or whatever it is. You just never know how a team is going to look.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. I think the ceiling for him should be like on a Jamal Murray type of timing. Like, get your boy across the line. And I feel like Jamal Murray is severely underrated.
He is. He's a postseason player.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's crazy how he doesn't have an all-star. But this is about Tyrese Maxey. I feel like that's where you wanted to be at. I think everybody want to be the man, and that's the problem. If he don't get that I want to be the man syndrome, y'all would be great for a long time. Because them two players can play off each other.
Yeah. I don't think he will, but I think he's like personality-wise, I think he's like top 3 in the league, like as far as personality-wise. So I don't think he is.
Personality-wise or likability? To me, that's two different things.
Break down the difference.
So likability is just a guy like, perfect example, somebody that everybody likes. Like no one dislikes you, no one hates. Like I've never heard many people say they dislike a J.R. Smith or they dislike who's some more cool guys. Iguodala, yeah. I'm trying to think. So it's just guys like
Livingston,
Ray Allen, guys who everybody always liked, versus a personality type of guy.
I think he got people don't like.
I don't think niggas like him. Yeah,
that's my point.
But somebody who's got like a great personality towards the game and how the game is played. Somebody like Giannis would be a personality guy where people like the antics. They gonna follow what he got going on. They want to see the life outside of basketball. So I think from a likability standpoint, and that's pretty much all you want.
I would definitely say likability.
He's probably one of the more likable guys in the league, and you can kind of see that though.
Yeah,
like bro, and that kind of plays good for you because that means you'll never run into the problem that Kobe had. Like people don't want to play with you
because he was such a horrible teammate.
Yeah, like for example, we had Nick Young, not Nick Young. It's like Jeff T said, I didn't want to play with him. That's why he
Right.
go over there. So you don't run into situations like that. And I think that's the one thing that y'all have going good for yourself. But I think something that's gonna get him is once they get in the playoffs and he gets some actual valuable playoff experience, everything kind of work itself out.
Yeah.
That's what every team knows. That's what I was talking about. We were talking about looking ahead towards the playoffs. I think that these younger teams are gonna lose. Honestly, I don't see a world where certain teams make it extremely far this year. Like I think the Thunder probably. I don't know. Oh my
I wouldn't
God.
be surprised if the
If
Lakers
they got first round.
Yeah.
I don't
wouldn't
think
be
the
surprised if
Lakers.
the Lakers get. I wouldn't say make it to the finals, but at least get a decent run.
I could see the Kings losing at 7. Honestly, I could see the Kings just not making the playoffs this year, and that's kind of crazy to me because the Lakers gonna do their thing once it gets down to it, and I don't see a world where the Suns. I think the Suns is such an anomaly for me right now. I feel like the Suns, like it's crazy because the play-in is just one game. So I just feel like the Suns will find a way to blow one game, bro. I don't know about nobody else. I just feel like the Suns will find a way to blow this.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But who would y'all rather see get in though at 10? Rockets or Warriors? How y'all feel?
Rockets, I think.
I wonder why. I would like to see the Warriors. Well, no. I take that back because it's not really too much more to expect for them, bro. Steph, his back is hurting.
He been carrying them boys all season. For real. All season.
And the NBA wants the Lakers and the Warriors. That's your two biggest market teams.
LeBron
you
and
want
Steph.
them in. Yeah, you want your two biggest cash cows in. But man, I don't think they're gonna get in this year.
Yeah.
That's crazy though, man. Hey, all I'm gonna say is next season, let's go Grizzlies, baby. Hey, Grizzlies gonna get a top draft pick too. My boy Ja coming back off the torn whatever. Hey,
he had a shoulder injury.
The label.
My boy about to come back.
Right. Ja about to shoot 40 from 3 next year.
Right.
Hey, mark my words though. Y'all can quote me on this. I think that I'm out east. I got a strong feeling that I think one of them top 3 seeds gonna go down. I think it's Cleveland. Cleveland looks so flawed to me.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I'm never sold on them. They're so flaky.
It's definitely Cleveland.
I'm sold on Cleveland. They're just hurt right now. Cleveland and the Knicks are 2 beat up teams, and they both sitting dead in the middle of the East. Like at least with the Orlando, they young. The Pacers, Tyrese just been playing bad. He could flip a switch and be good again.
Mm-hmm.
The Heat, we don't know what to do. And the Sixers got Joel Embiid coming back. Cleveland and New York just hurt. Julius Randle. OG been out. Donovan Mitchell, like I was telling Elle, Donovan Mitchell has been playing, but he's not healthy. And it's clear. It is clear that he's not healthy at all, man. So we're going to see. I'm pretty sure y'all next episode, not the remix episode, but the next full episode, probably be heading in the playoffs.
Playoff predictions.
We getting closer and closer to the end of the season.
I got some hot takes. I'm ready.
Say no more, man. Man, y'all boys got anything y'all need to add, man? Do we want to wait? We want to save it, Els, for the big time announcement? We're gonna wait. What we gonna do?
Yeah, we can save it. We ain't gonna announce it.
Okay. But hey, man, y'all boys need to tune in on this NCAA tournament, though.
Yeah, I know y'all seen your Iowa just won. Yeah,
I think
Caitlin Clark had 41.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark had 41. They won by 7.
Was the Angel Reese cry?
Probably. I don't know. Probably not. Angel Reese had 20 rebounds and 17 points.
Oh my goodness.
I ain't gonna lie though. Caitlin Clark keep having to score 40 balls. They're gonna lose.
Mm-hmm. She gonna have that one off game and they lose.
Hey, look. Now her back is hurting.
Oh, for sure.
For real.
No, her back is hurting, bro.
Because man, I think I was telling y'all the other day, I think UConn still got the best player in the country. Paige Buckers. I think she's still the best player in the
Think she
country.
better than Caitlin Clark?
For sure.
Is USC still in there?
Yeah, they play
Yeah, they are.
USC playing UConn tonight.
Oh,
Paige was just hurt last year.
Juju a hooper though.
Juju a hooper, bro. But Paige was supposed to be Caitlin Clark before Paige got hurt last year. This is why I hate kind of how the WNBA is. You have to wait so long before you can get drafted. Because, like, yes, it makes these college rivalries good, but, bro, Paige was projected number one pick for, like, years, and now Caitlin Clark is here. And now Paige
Caitlin
is
probably going to be that first.
Paige dropped to, like, 6 or something like that.
They need to pay them women, bro. Let's start our own league, bro.
You
I'm
got
thinking
that.
about it.
I ain't got the money for that, man.
Hey, we don't need no money, bro. That's what I'm saying. We can get somebody to sponsor that junk.
Whole time.
They ain't making enough money.
What are
you saying? Oh, bro, what?
Bro, I ain't got that, man.
Man, anyway. But yeah, man. But another good one in the books, man. Y'all boys, y'all stay on top of it. I'm pretty sure the next remix episode is gonna be college basketball championships because, man, we got some great games in store. And they'll play till Saturday. I'm excited, man. But look, without further ado, man, we got to go ahead and count it to everybody. Dave, what you thinking before we get out of here?
Nah, I enjoyed talking to y'all boys tonight. Appreciate y'all coming out.
We hired him back. Me and Els had fired him.
No, I never got fired.
Els, you remember we had to fire him on his day off. But, man, Els, what you got for me, man, before we get out of here?
Bro, the NBA is about to be in shambles.
When Embiid come back.
If Embiid looks like anything like that practice video, the NBA is about to be in shambles. Y'all will see.
Hey, bro, gonna be healthy, but man, y'all better hope y'all get Milwaukee. Y'all, I don't know.
You know who we want? We want the Celtics.
Y'all saying y'all want the Celtics.
We want the Celtics.
Celtics first round.
We taking them to 7.
Shit. I don't know, brother. I hope we should.
You heard it here first.
I just want us to steal a game. I don't care who we play. Let's just steal a game.
Shoot, I'm trying to get them out of here in 5.
Yeah, y'all gonna be in Cancun. Don't worry, bro. Both our teams will be in Cancun at the same time this year. If the NBA go how I think it's gonna go for the playoffs, hey, we can all carpool to Cancun if y'all want to.
Nah, we beating the Celtics, man. If we play them.
Not Dave.
Hey, Els, you with me on this one? We beat
definitely with you, bro.
Hey, Els just lost some money early, so you know, y'all good at losing money. Els just donated $50 to FanDuel earlier.
Oh man,
yeah, bro.
But yeah, man.
You'll see. And look, it was what was it? 25 that the Sixers make it to the finals, and 25 that it's gonna be the Sixers and the Nuggets in the finals.
Yeah, if that happen, you about to be a rich man.
No, I won't be rich. I'll be up like 2,000.
I don't know if that will happen, brother.
It might. You never know.
I don't know. I hope. You know what I want though. I just don't want no sweeps this year. If I can get a player at least out the first round with no sweep, really, if we can just get no sweeps this year, I'll be satisfied. As a basketball fan, I'll be satisfied. Or if somebody do lose at 5, if it's a competitive 5, then I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see sweeps this year. Like last year when the Nets fell apart and ended up getting swept. Like that was just gross to watch.
Yeah, I don't want a team getting just smacked. Like
exactly.
Not like a game 3 or 4. You like, why are we still watching this?
Exactly. In the one game they could have won, they had a brain fart and they
had a J.R. Smith game 1, blunder. We don't want to see that.
Exactly. But man, Mr. L, Sean, how you do the left hand one more time before we get out of here?
Dan Fisher.
Well,
LJ come down here, do it.
Hey, he sleep. Dang, I was gonna say, hey, next time we gotta get LJ on here, man. So he can show us the Julius Randle, man. Well, look, man, I'm your host, Mr. Jethro, and man, make sure y'all subscribe, man. Check us out on TikTok. Check us out on Twitter. We finna get on IG because we heard TikTok getting banned. So yeah, man, y'all definitely check us out, man. But without further ado, man, we out of here, baby. Peace.
I turned it off.